Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll guide you through the process of creating a custom post type in WordPress, using advanced custom field to add custom meta field, and finally how to display the custom post type data by creating a shortcode. By the end of this video, you will have a fully functional custom post type with dynamic content that you can easily add to any page or post using shortcode. Let's dive in.
I'm using theme file editor, which will be in the appearance option in the sidebar of WP admin. You can use the functions.php file if you are using FTP, or you can create a child theme and inside that you can create a functions.php. But I do not have the access to FTP, that's why I'm doing it from the admin panel. So I'll be creating a function named as create underscore service underscore post type because I'm creating a custom post type. So I'll be using action hook, and inside that I'll be passing two parameters, that is init, and the second would be the name of my custom post type, like the one I have already created earlier. So add action, basically what it does, on on specific event, it execute that function. So when this panel will be initialized, in that case it will run this function create service post type. So I'll be copying this thing, we'll change the name, create services post type, and now I have to register that post type. So register post type is a WordPress function in which we pass the name of the post type, its different properties. You can find that in the properties in the official documentation of WordPress as well, but only few are necessary to create the custom post type. If you want a more customization to the post type, then you can add multiple properties like add new item name or something like others. I do not have I don't know exactly the names, but yeah, I'll post the link in the description so that you can know. So uh, first, I'll give it a label. So in label, you have to type two, uh, like you have to take an array in which you'll pass two values, that is name and singular name. There could be other values as well, but right now we are passing name and singular name. Um, Let me format it properly. Uh, So meanwhile, I'll format. I'll tell you about custom post type. Why do we use that? So custom post type we use when we need any uh, things, any, and I mean we need to post or any. We have to add any data which is not coming in our already existing functionalities of the WordPress, and we need something custom created to store that data. So it could be anything. So if that is your requirement, you should proceed with creating a custom post type. Okay, so this is done. Uh, so I have written the single name. Now let us use the other. Or what I can do, I'll copy and paste the same things which I have used in the above function. You can pause the video and type the same, or you can copy from the documentation. As you can see, the services custom post type is created. Now I need that when I hover over the services, instead of add new post, add new service should come. So this is the parameter which you can add underscore new underscore item. Now you can see add new service is coming. Okay. So let us add a new service, that is type test. I am description, set featured image. Let us select any one of them. Let us use this one. Okay. And publish. So let me close up the tabs. Right. Now I'll be creating ACF field for additional fields which I want to assign to my custom post type. So let us name it as a 1.1 services. Inside that, let us create few fields like I want price, uh, time, and let me check in the design. Yeah, okay. So I need price. That is done. Okay. Also, one thing you can do that these field names must be unique. So whenever you are creating a field group, prepend the name into the handle. So if you are writing price, then in the handle you should write services underscore price so that it should be always unique. So that is just a second. Append the same here. Services underscore age. Price proceed for others. Services underscore time. And more capacity. Services underscore capacity. And I have to add button label and button link also. So I'll be making my anchor tags dynamic too. Yeah. I'll write the field name button space label and services underscore button underscore label like that. And similarly, create a button link. That is done. Let us save it. Oh, one thing I forgot. I need to assign this custom post type to the. I mean, is this ACF group into custom post type? So that is done. Now you can see the data is coming like this. I can add them. It will be associated with this post type. So 8 to 10 a.m. capacity of 30 gigs and for button label read more and button link. Let us keep that like this only. But in future you can add the button links, you know. So this is updated. Now let us go back and use this data to display it on the front end. So right now it is saved on the back end, everything is done. So for doing that, we need to create a shortcode so that we can use that anywhere on our front end and whatever design or whatever we have written the shortcode that will start appearing on the front end, whether you are using Elementor or Visual Composer or if you are doing custom theme development, anything. So I'll be creating a function service shortcode. Attribute, if you want to pass any dynamic attribute, you can use them. For example, if you are making a shortcode like underscore shortcode as it is created in this one. So inside the square brackets, if you will pass other parameters, they'll come in dollar attribute. So add shortcode, I'll explain you about this one. Add shortcode basically create a handle which you can use on the front end to display the data which is inside that particular function which is mapped to this shortcode. So as this service shortcode is mapped to that function, let us use this handle on the front end. I'll tell you. Like right now I have written okay, I'm running. Yeah, so let us append integrate that shortcode on the front end and let us see. So if you are using Elementor, you can just type shortcode. So I'm going to add that shortcode here. So I'll search for shortcode. If you are typing Visual Composer, you can take the HTML, or if you are doing the custom, then you can use do underscore shortcode. So there are different things. I'm using Elementor, so I'm adding it in that way. So I'll be adding shortcode here. Okay. Now this field came, and in the add date, I'll be saving the shortcode. So like this. Service shortcode. You can pass the parameters, but for me, parameters are not required right now, so I'll be passing only the shortcode. So as you see, I'm running is coming because I have echoed the same on that one. Uh, where it went? Yeah, see, echo I'm running. So I'm running came on the front end. Now let us start developing. So I'll copy the same function which I have used. So this is the basic function. You can pause the video here and you know uh, copy the same. The post underscore type would be the slug, or the name of that post type. It is service. Post status is published there, so that published post should come. Post per page -1 means it should fetch all the data. If it is 1 or 2 or 3, it will fetch only those particular values. Now I'm running the WP query functions to basically fetch the data, and using the while loop to run through that data. So you can use for each as well, but I'm using while. Now I'm using a dummy HTML, so that at last I'll be echoing HTML. So as you can see on line number 85, I have written echo $HTML. So whatever HTML I will create in this while loop, that will be printed whenever I run that short. So I do not have the design right now, but what I can do, I can fetch all the values for you guys and can create a basic design with p tags. So you can adjust the values according to your design. I do not have the design, so I'm just to demonstrate you guys. So I'm doing like this. So I'll be taking all the variables. Okay, title, description, image, price, age, time, capacity, button, and button link, because I'll be using those in the HTML which I'm going to create and which will be displayed on the front end. So to display the title, you can use get the title function like this. To display the description, you can use get the content. These are predefined functions of WordPress. For image, you can use has thumbnail and like this, the post thumbnail and everything. So I'm not storing the data. I do not need this data. So the first parameter would be the thumbnail. Actually, it is the kind of format you are looking for. So it has different format, like if you are looking for thumbnail or small image or large image or original, like these are the different parameters. So I'm storing that value in this, and by default setting image, so that in case image is not present, then our code should not break. It will append empty strings. And now for the ACF fields, I'll be using get underscore field function. That is the default function of ACF. Uh, and but before that, let us add one more layer of condition, so that if it is just checking that if the query have any post, then it should execute this one. If it doesn't have, then do not execute the while loop. Okay, so let us go back to the same function. So this is the function get underscore field, yeah, one I was talking about. And inside this, you'll pass those handlers which we have defined in ACF. So we have defined services underscore name. You remember the unique naming which I have told you on that day? This one. Sorry, not on that day. In the previous when I was explaining the ACF. So yeah, so I'll change these names. age, services underscore time, capacity, button, and services underscore button, label and button. Okay, button, label and button link. Okay, this is done. Just to re-verify, yeah, this is correct. This is correct. 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 Okay. Now, um, I'll add all the data into HTML. So I do not have design, so that's why I'm using normal p tags. You can use as per your design. I think the double dots, because inside them I'll be, appending the variables. Double dot storage, and likewise, let us paste it. Okay, for button, actually, I need anchor tag. So let me use anchor. Close. Okay, this will contain button label, and link. And last is the letter of the description. Dollar description. Also, I need image. So this is how I have integrated earlier, but instead of that, I'll be using variable now because I have stored the image in the variable. So, uh, wait a second. Single quotes, dollar image. That's it because dollar image already gives you an HTML type of code. So IMG source and everything. I'm using OB start and OB get clean so that it doesn't give me that error headers already sent and something like that. So I have saved it. Now let us refresh. You can see everything is coming. The link label as
I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content.